You know, man, DEEZY rocking with all y'all. SBGB TV live call-in show.
Hey, brother, it's messy, huh?
Yeah, man, them guys is straight crazy.
Tell me when we gonna learn as a whole? When we gonna stop looking the other way? The people that follow these individuals, they up for a burning on the cross and to be just left there and not even a grave dug for them to be buried in. This is crazy. Yeah. This is straight out crazy. And the sad part is the representation of the West Coast. We just got to put this one out until something comes of it. But I'm going to say to you, he working with them people. As long as he keep giving up people, they going to let him be free.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. He ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? He does a good job, man. He knows how to manipulate, you know, gang members, you know, and he's very effective. He's very, very effective. You know, this is why I recommend everybody to quit gang banging. I recommend it. You know, if you gang bang, quit, because the individuals that are around you, they're not thinking right. You know, and you're dealing with people like Wack, and it's like, shit get you nowhere. And maybe Wack feels like he's cleaning up the streets. You know, he keeps talking about the kids going to the police academy and different things like that. Maybe he feels like he's cleaning up the streets by doing this. You know, he's like, man, I don't really care about the gang members. You know, so I have to manipulate them and act like he's a Paru to be able to get these indictments. And he's like being effective, you know. But he brought Big U down. Big U is one of the biggest out there. Got Big U. So shit real, you know, and people still deal with him out there. So, you know, I mean, I rock with the people that rock with me, but I look at the podcasters funny. I ain't even gonna lie. I look at the podcasters funny, you know, because dudes is like, they not like buckling down on what's going on because they're trying to live to gang politics at the same time as being a podcaster. It's like when you come to the internet, I feel like you got to leave the politics in the past. You know, the politics is over. No more gang politics. You on the internet, you covering it as you see it. If you see somebody running around as like the people, let it be known. They the people and stick on it. And it's like he's playing the politic games with those podcasters out there, and they fall for the shit every time. And it's like they look weird, man. I ain't even gonna lie. They look weird because when he puts certain things out, they cover it as he puts it out. And it just looked weird, man.
And you know what? I follow you and I back you on that because I rock both the West and the East Coast. I done lived on both and the Midwest. I'm just saying, I'm not a podcaster. It ain't for me to do because my lip is too slick, and I will offend people just on factual basis and truth. So I leave that to you and I rock with you. But yeah, these cats over here should be more on his ass. This is where you can get him with the podcasters on the West Coast. But they act like they scared to touch him, like he's untouchable, like he's a made man. He's not. This nigga is a federale. And I'm putting that in my Martin voice in that movie that he was when he was the federale, when he had Dave Chappelle putting his hands up on the thing saying, oodles and noodles, yeah, beef or chicken. You know, the shit is crazy. And it's diabolical, for real. But until we have people on the West Coast that's willing to step up and speak the truth, that's all it is about the truth. Like I put in the chat, if you or I or anyone in the chat would have done what happened to Mr. Marciano and Jay Reed next, we would have been locked up in 48 hours. And our bail would have been set so high. And the fact that you gang members, you wouldn't have even got a bond.
Mm-hmm. They scared of him. Straight up. I'm just gonna keep it real. Every podcaster.
But how can you be scared of a motherfucker that rode the short bus, had a helmet on,
they scared of him,
was licking the window?
I'm just saying, they all scared of him. Every podcaster in LA, in the California area, West Coast, they scared of Wack. Every single one of them. And I'm saying that. All of them.
Well, may I say this? And I'm not taking up for them. They're scared because they don't want their past to come up. But if that's the fact, you shouldn't be podcasting, right? Because like you say, and I believe you when you say it because you're always truthful and honest. When you bring your ass up on this stage right here of YouTube, you better have all your ducks in a row, all your I's dotted and all your T's crossed. Can I say that?
Yeah.
And if you don't, then you need to fall back and get out this lane right here.
Yeah.
See, the difference with you, brother, is you like, this who I was, but this is who I am. But come see me. Come round my way. I'm right here, nigga. I ain't going nowhere. The difference on the West Coast is I'ma just put my big toe a little bit in the water and I'ma bring it back when a wave come or the temperature ain't what it is. It's no way, for real. And I'm saying this as living on the West Coast in LA. It's no way that Wack should still be able to go to No Jumper every Tuesday or whenever he go. When that nigga pull up, it needs to just be a carload of niggas. Everybody got their driver license straight. Ain't nothing on them. How y'all want to recruit young niggas? Recruit them young niggas to go up there to No Jumper and show up out there when he pull up. Put them on right there. Put them on right there. Because that's what the gangs do. They get young niggas that ain't got no cases, ain't got nothing, and then they put them in a position where they catch cases. It's no better case to catch than to catch this case.
And they scared, man. They scared. And, you know, a nigga could have a squabble. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is, it's like, they pop that shit. It's like they be popping it and it's like they scared. This guy is running circles around LA. I'm like, I don't care what nobody say, oh, he don't come here, he don't come here. He ain't gotta come there. He doing it from wherever he's at.
From his phone. Wherever his phone takes him, that's where he doing it. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
It's just a finger touch away. This how I feel. I'ma type this in. I'ma send it. I'ma say this, and you gonna hear it, right? Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, it's a whole different era. I didn't come up in this era. He wouldn't have been able to do this shit in the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s. The nigga would be drifting in the water somewhere. I promise you that. And please forgive me for saying it that way because I don't want you to get striked. But the times are different. Everybody is hard and hood on these YouTube streets. But when you see these niggas in person, what's your word? They soft as drugstore cotton. I promise you that, DEEZY. I promise you. I promise you. These motherfuckers don't believe fish fry in hot grease. Everybody want to go to jail until it's time for them to go to jail. Everybody want to be black until you got to deal with what comes with being black. I just want to say, and I'm going to get off. Oh, I want to say about Flakko. He opened up a can of worms he can't close now. He let Wack take him down that long alley. That alley that you ain't supposed to go down in dark time, he done took his ass down there, and Wack told him we good. And he got halfway down the alley, turned around and looked back, and Wack is gone. Wack lined him up. He thought Wack really was his friend.
Yeah.
How can you be friends with somebody that don't like you from the gate, and then all of a sudden they're your friend? He has no street smarts. He doesn't use his common sense. And the fact that he from Liberia, where that man was over there, that president was eating all them people and stuff, go back to Liberia. We don't want y'all over here. Go back over there. And he talking like he all big and bad. And the fact that he came in and had the red rag and all that on, he looking for what he gonna get. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. That's like you break into somebody's house and then you go do a video and you got all the spoils of what you stole out of their house on yourself. And you don't think these people not finna come after you? You antagonizing them. Wack can't save him, and Wack ain't gonna try to save him. Wack want him gone. He just fell for the carrot in front of the cart. He fell for the banana in the tailpipe. He shouldn't have never came forward and gave that information like that. That wasn't his place to do.
Yeah.
You know how somebody take you and be like, we're going to burn this house down, or we're going to, in my days, we used to toilet paper people's houses. They had trees and stuff. Your child, we come in, we toilet paper, just little silly shit we would do.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up, toilet paper everywhere, hanging all day on you, trying to figure out who it is. And when they find out it's you, now you got to pay the piper.
Mm-hmm.
He opened up a can of worms. He shouldn't have never put that man's face. He shouldn't have never put that man's face on the TV screen like he did. Now that man right there is running for his life. Regardless if he got anything to do with it or not, that ain't our business. That's for the police to be. If he want to be a police, go to the fucking academy. It don't take much. It's 9 months in the academy. You don't learn shit. You don't know shit. All you know how to do is to beat up motherfuckers and lock them up for nefarious shit. He shouldn't have never did that. He not going to be able to come back from that. And I promise you, when he come to LA, he going straight to Burbank and getting straight out. He ain't moving around nowhere. Because for real, you got some real individuals out here. If they catch you when you slipping, they gonna slip on your ass. But I digress, and I'm just saying, I appreciate you for always letting me come up and take my calls. And once again, that interview on that blue couch was awesome, baby. You did your thing. You already on the moon. You coming back down with the astronauts. They didn't tell us that you was up there with them. How about that?
Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you calling and appreciate you supporting the channel, and just stay locked in.
I will, and that is being said. And God bless you and keep doing what you're doing. If it wasn't for you, most of the people in the world would know how Wack is really Wack. So with that, I love you, baby, and God bless.
Much love. I appreciate you.
Okay, baby. Later.
Yeah, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and share this live. Man, I appreciate all of y'all. That's a fact. If you're a member of the channel, put a 1 in the chat so we can shout you out. People aren't who they say they are, man. And a lot of these, people on this internet, they haven't really been through something to understand who they are. They trying to still find out who they are. A lot of people, you know, they don't know who they are. They're trying to find out who they are and what they want to become. And they're willing to do anything, say anything, because they want to be a part of the program that the internet is running. You know, man, I appreciate y'all that be rocking with me. Y'all already know that your boy DEEZY is solid. Y'all know how I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I'm coming. And I'm going to just continue to be me. You know, I don't care. You know, I know we going to grow the way we going to grow. And the people that's going to gravitate to this channel is going to gravitate because they solid. I don't want to be like none of them people on the YouTube at all. I don't care what they got going on. That ain't what I want. You know, I want to put it the way that we got it going. It's a lot of food fafi jokers, man. That shit don't mean that much to me. You know what I mean? Don't mean that much to me. I like being solid and covering this shit the way I do. And I'm talking from my experiences. A lot of these jokers don't have, you know, those real experiences. So they really can't speak from real experiences. I really feel like that's what separates me from a lot of people on YouTube, because I got like real life experiences and I was able to leave the streets alone without having any connection to the street to feel validation from the internet. You understand what I'm saying? I come here not looking for no validation from the streets. None. Being me, my experiences, breaking shit down. And this situation with Wack just happened to be the situation that I've been able to break down from the door. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the other channel. I'm about to start doing more content on the other channel again, SBGB TV Worldwide. Make sure you subscribe to that channel. I got to start getting back on there as we get the groove back going. So we're going to start doing more content over there as well. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. I really appreciate all of y'all. That's a fact. Jam Meeks, Run the Table, Blue Chicken, C Brown, Michelle, LaPortia, Treese, Mike, DJ A1. Shout out to all y'all, man. Pay need not pain. Appreciate you becoming a member. If you would like to become a member, it's pinned at the top of the chat. Only $3.99. I appreciate everybody that support the channel. Y'all know we go live every single day. It's a live call-in show. You know, we give the people a voice to talk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all. And we're going to keep going hard. Ike, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep going hard in the paint non-stop. You know, I don't care who don't like it. I ain't come to YouTube to fit in with these other jokers. And that's a fact. Go check out the merch, sbgbtv.com. If you want us to promote anything for you, you can email me at sbgbtv@gmail.com. I ain't come to YouTube to fit in. You can follow us on Twitch, Kick, Facebook, IG, Rumble, Twitter, Reddit, TikTok. And I appreciate all of y'all. That's a fact, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to all y'all. Man, it's your boy DEEZY. You make sure you go stream the song She Ain't Gotta by DEEZY. It's on all platforms. Go stream She Ain't Gotta by DEEZY on all platforms. Sometime this month, we're going to drop the other song. Shout out to all y'all, man, that watch the channel. I appreciate all of y'all, man. We don't want to be like none of these other people. I want to be raw and authentic. I don't want to be like none of these other people. That's a fact. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all already know what it is. You hear me? It's your boy DEEZY in the building. Non-stop. We ain't playing no games. Stay locked in. Subscribe to the channel. We go live every single day. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.
Came out the mud, now we map out the stuff. Hands on the wheel, got my life in the car. Up and down roads, they said ain't for me. Now I run routes like a wide body Jeep. Selling work out the trunk, I was freezing at lights. Eating chips for dinner, counting quarters at night. Now it's bags in the back, got them strapped to the seats. Every mile one prayer, one now police. Off the pain, then I double that flip, did it all again. Highway to the middle, I'm leveled it. Turn that stress into stone.